I don't get it, man. Like I grew up in a small town and I fucking refused to be one of those breeders who like at 19 had like 2 or 3 kids. Like look, if you're gonna do that and you're gonna be, plenty of people will be happy. Look, Zach, I know. I'm thinking right now, I'm like, Zach's got like 3 or 4 fucking kids over there. Like
that's why he's hot load Zach. He's like 22. Mm-hmm. He's got 3 kids or something.
He's never missed. He fucking like he's fucking sniper scoped in on that cervix over there, just shooting hot loads. But so no offense to you, my friend, but goddamn, like that is not the life for me.
I can explain it. Here, give me the floor for a minute. I was talking about type 1, 2, and 3 fun on PKN, so most of you haven't heard this. Type 1 fun, it's the roller coaster. It's fun in the moment. It's a good time. You don't often look back on it that was like a emotionally enriching experience. It's just fun. It's good for right now. I don't know if I'm breaking up. Type 3 fun's just not fun. That sucks, right? Type 3 fun's never good. Type 2 fun, though, it kind of sucks in the moment, but when you look back, when you recount it, that time you had a flat tire in the rain and you changed it and whatever, that time you got stuck here and you had to walk through the woods, it sucked then, but looking back, that's type 2 fun. That was like, dude, that was pretty fucking badass after it ended and everything worked out. I enjoyed that. Raising kids is a lot of type 2 fun. In the moment, it's a diaper and it kind of blows. Or in the moment, your kid's biting other people and it's an awkward conversation with the teacher. But looking back at like this thing that you've done, you've raised a human and made them somewhat a member of society. And like even the biting other kids thing, which sucked at the moment, it's kind of fucking funny, right? When you recount it.
It's funny when they're 25 or whatever. And when you bit old man Jenkins in the asshole. Like,
yeah, but you can say that about anything, right? I can say that about prison. What if I go back? I wouldn't go to fucking prison. Like
prison might be type 2 fun. I don't know, or is it 3? You tell us. Is it just never
fun.
good?
Prison is type 3 fun. I'm glad I went to prison because now it's stories. I told a girl last night. I'm like, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. I'm like, playing it off or whatever. I'm making a joke of it. I'm like, hey, I always wanted to learn how to make a shake. It's good fucking stories. I tell stories for a fucking living, so it's good fucking stories. But I would rather have not gone to fucking prison. Right.
Yeah. Well,
I'd rather not.
Prison might be type 3 fun. Some things just suck. Right. Some things are never going to be good. Prison might be there.
Look. If I could go back to the beginning and not go to prison at all or not get arrested at all, like I would. But the prison thing is cool. It's been fun for stories. People like the prison stories. I like having the prison stories. I like sometimes I'll just be like pissing in the bathroom and I'll be like, I went to fucking prison. like just thinking to myself, because it's so absurd that I went to fucking prison. It's so
you got to
absurd,
think about it. It's
right?
an experience. It's almost like how how people they'll travel and they'll get bumper stickers or whatever from different places or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or postcards, whatever, souvenirs. In a way, jail, prison, it's not. It sounds ridiculous, but it's not easy to get into. I mean, you know what I mean?
No, I'm with you. I feel you right now. It's like those people who have like the distances they've ran on the back of their car. Yeah. I did a 5K and then I did a marathon, whatever a marathon is. We've talked about this before, but I never remember.
26.2, I think.
26.2. They'll have 26.2 back there or whatever. They'll have like all the Ks they've ran, all the mile like runs they've done.
Wait, Tucker, did you know that from COD?
No, I think I literally was thinking of that fucking sticker, right? That you're talking about. I don't know how long I'm looking it up.
Is it 23.2? That's my guess.
I think it's 26.
It is 26.2.
But it's like there's only a certain, not everybody's been to fucking prison. I think it is kind of cool that I went to prison. I don't hide it. When I meet new people, I'm like, yeah, I went to fucking prison. Can you believe it? And they're like, nah, you didn't go to prison. I'm like, I did. Right. You want to see my prison clothes? I kept them. like I got souvenirs. I got a pin in the other room that says.
If that was true, he'd have showed us his prison clothes by now.
I've got they're lame. It's like gray sweatpants and Nike flip flops, right? Like it's like you wouldn't know they're prison clothes, but they're my prison clothes. That's what I wore in prison. I wore Nike flip flops, gray sweatpants, and fucking like gray t-shirts.
I like the
Nike, the official sponsor of Tennessee Penitentiary, wherever you were.
That was kind of the casual thing was kind of like a nice part of it because like the first week I had to wear like prison uniform and it's like really scratchy green denim. It's like full green denim suit and it's like rubbing all over you. It reminded me of my my jail clothes because in jail you've got a jumpsuit. an orange jumpsuit with like nothing, no underwear underneath it. And it's just like, they let me keep my underwear because I like kind of social engineered my way into keeping my underwear on the initial, what do they call it? Like when I was being processed
intake,
or whatever.
maybe something.
Intake, yeah. And I was like, it was so funny. I was wearing my most embarrassing pair of underwear. I have these yellow I don't know where they are now, but I had this yellow pair of boxer briefs that had like a picture of an elephant's face on the crotch, and then it had like an elephant snout that your dick went in. Like, and they're really funny. Like if you're like showing a girl like for the first time or whatever, and you're like you know, like you're getting naked with a girl, and you're like, what do you think of these? And you're like, I don't know what elephants sound like, but you know, you make a fake elephant noise, and then she's just like, that's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Like, but that ain't what you want to wear when you go to jail. And so like I'm getting like not strip searched, but like I'm changing into like my jail clothes. And I tell the guy, I'm like, hey man, he's like, yeah, underwear, shorts, like shirt, everything goes in the basket. Then you put on this stuff in the other basket. And he's not looking or anything, but he's like sending me into like a little private little nook to do this shit. And I'm like, hey man, can I keep my underwear? I'm wearing the most embarrassing pair of underwear I've got. I'm like, it's literally an elephant's face on my crotch, and my dick goes in the trunk. I said that to him, and he just goes, damn, that's great, man. Where'd you get them? And I'm like, Amazon. I was like, I wouldn't have worn them today if I'd known this was going to happen. He's like, just keep them on, man. Just keep them on, man. I don't need to see that shit. But yeah, I'm not happy that I went to prison, but at the same time, like it is interesting to have that life experience. Mm-hmm. And there are some life experiences like what he says that are like, yeah, I did that. I'm glad that I have that experience, but if we go back, I would change it. So it's a little bit of both. It's this weird like hybrid experience.
Doesn't even have to be. I got fired once, right? This is my second job, real job or something, and it was super rough on me. But in the end, I was better for it. You know, that job wasn't right for me, and you know, I understood consequences. It was better. I definitely have a better career in life because I got fired. So I would do it again, even though it really